If you have $10 to your name and no debt, you are richer than 15% of America. What's up, everybody? I am Jaspreet Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. The American culture is built around spending and the numbers support it. I mean, right now, the majority of Americans are broke. They have no savings, no investments, but at least we look richer than ever. I just financed my new iPhone XXIG. Again, this isn't me just pulling numbers out of thin air. This is all data driven. In 2019, the consumer debt in America passed the 2008 peak levels. That's your credit card debt, your car debt, your mortgage debt, and everyone's favorite, your student loan debt. And if that wasn't enough, in February of this year, 2020, U.S. consumer debt passed $14 trillion for the first time in history. Oh, we are living in a debt culture where people are slaves, not with a shackle tied to their leg, but with a big pile of debt sitting on their head. Hey, get off there! Here's what's happening for a lot of people. You want to get a good job, so you go to school and you graduate school with $40,000 of student loans. Now you got your good job, but you need a way to get to and from work. So you need to go and finance a car, and you're a little frugal. So you just finance a kind of used Toyota Camry, Toyota Corolla for $20,000. And now you're going to work every single day, and at work you meet this guy or girl that you really like, and then you want to get married and you want to have this beautiful wedding, but you just graduated a little bit ago and you don't have a bunch of money saved up, so you need to go and finance your wedding. So you go and take a small $25,000 loan to pay for this beautiful wedding. Now, this isn't an Indian wedding, because if it was an Indian wedding, you would need to add another zero to that. Now you have the wedding of your dreams, and I'm not factoring in the cost of the ring. You have this wedding, and you go on this honeymoon, and now you and your spouse are talking, and you realize, oh, you know, it would be really nice to own a house because everybody else owns a house. And so now you go to the bank and you take out a $250,000 mortgage so you can start living your life and own your own home. You're only a few years out of college and you were just trying to live the dream like everybody else, you know, but now you're a debt slave with over $310,000 worth of debt before your 30th birthday. It's scary, but the good news is you don't have to live like that, and there is a way out, which is what I'm going to be talking about today. So make sure you watch this video until the end. But before I get into that, make sure you smash that thumbs up button below and subscribe to the Minority Mindset YouTube channel. That way you don't miss our new financial education videos every single week. And hit that little notification bell too, because if you don't, then YouTube's not going to let you know when our new videos are released. Let me start by asking you this. Do you know what ice cream and money have in common? It's not the taste. They both require the same mental discipline to use them the right way. Ice cream tastes delicious, and everybody wants to eat ice cream because you feel good when you eat it. But if you keep doing what feels good with no control, pretty soon you're gonna have an ice cream gut and you'll have flabs that you can hide your ice cream cones in. Money works the same way. Everybody wants to spend a week in the Bahamas because it'll make us feel good, but if you keep spending on what feels good when you don't have any savings and you don't have any investments and the only thing you make are payments on all of your bills, then pretty soon you're gonna be chained down to your bank. Oh, you never let me have any fun, Jaspreet. If you're tired of being in this mess, you need to start by controlling your emotions and understand that 90% of money problems have nothing to do with the amount of money you make. It's what you do with the money you make. I don't know, Jaspreet. I'm pretty sure if I had $1 million, I could buy a big boat and sail away from all my money problems. Making more money won't suddenly make you a financial genius. You need to know how to spend the money that you have first. That's why when the majority of people make more money, they get a raise, they get a promotion, they get a bonus. They end up in a bigger financial hole because now they have more money to do what they were doing with their money before. It'd be like taking an ice cream addict to Dairy Queen with unlimited blizzards. You're not gonna suddenly start being smart with the amount of ice cream you eat. Every time you make a dollar, your dollar should have a job. If your dollar doesn't have a job, chances are it's going to be spent the wrong way. The simplest thing you can do is follow a financial system like our 75-15-10 plan or our 50-30-20 plan. Our 75-15-10 plan is for people with financial responsibilities and who have people relying on them financially, and our 50-30-20 plan is for young people who don't. What these plans say is for every single dollar that you make, 75 cents or 50 cents, depending on which plan, is the maximum you can spend. 15 cents or 30 cents, depending on which plan you follow, is the minimum you should be investing. And 10 cents or 20 cents is the minimum you should be saving. Every dollar you make needs to go through this three-headed funnel. That also means that if you randomly find $500 somewhere, you are doing it wrong. You should know where every dollar goes, and every dollar needs a job, because if your money doesn't have a job, it's gonna be spent the wrong way. Every dollar needs to go through this three-headed funnel. But you're not done yet. It's not enough just to have your money flow through this three-headed funnel. You need to know how to spend your money in each of these three heads the right way. With your spending money, which is this 75 or 50% figure, depending on which plan you follow, just because you can buy something doesn't mean you can afford it. Experian just reported that the average new car payment is $550 a month. You are buying and financing a depreciating asset. You're buying a car for $40,000, but you don't have the money to buy it in the first place, so you finance it. So that means over the term of your loan, you're gonna end up paying $60,000 to own a car that's now worth $20,000. If you do not have the money to buy something outright, you don't have the money to afford it. What's up, Bunty? Hey, listen, man. Justpreet says I can't go to the Bahamas this year. Your investment money, that's this 15 or 30% figure right here, depending on which plan you follow. This is what will make you wealthy. Remember, this is just the bare minimum. If you want to be more aggressive here, the more aggressive you are, the more wealth, the more money, and the more freedom you will have. If you have outstanding debt, you can use this money to pay off your debt quicker, because that's an investment. Like if you have student loans that are charging you 6% a year and you can pay off your student loans 2 years early, well, that's a guaranteed 6% return on your money for those 2 years. If your goal is to grow your income, then you need to be investing this money into things that will pay you just for owning them. A common trait amongst wealthy people is that they always put money aside to buy things that will pay them first. When you spend your money, you're buying liabilities, you're buying depreciating expenses, you're buying things like cars, shoes, clothes. These are things that eat your money, and as soon as you buy them, your money is gone. These investments are things that will make you money just for owning them. I'm not going to go over all the different ways you can invest your money in this video, but we have an ebook on money management and investing that you can read for free when you sign up for our free financial education emails. You can do that, get the ebook and sign up for the emails by clicking the link up here or by clicking the link in the description below. Then in the last head, you have the saving money, which is this 10% or 20% figure, depending on which plan you follow. And you might think that this is the most obvious, but you're wrong. Saving is losing. When you save your money is slowly losing value to inflation, which is why wealthy people don't save all their money. They invest their money. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't save any money. That means you need to be saving your money strategically. You should only be saving your money for 3 reasons. You should be saving your money to protect yourself from going into debt when an emergency happens. You should be saving your money for big purchases like a car or a house. And you should be saving money to buy investments. You need to have 6 months worth of your expenses saved up in your savings account. This way, you don't have to worry about going into debt if your car breaks down. But if you're just saving money to save it, and you already have these 6 months worth of expenses saved, and you're not saving for a big purchase, then you need to be investing that money. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, share it with one friend. That way we can help spread the word. And if you want to learn about the 10 laws of money, these are very important to understand. I made a video on it on YouTube, and you can watch it by clicking this button right over here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. And as always, keep hustling.